Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Good Sports. I'm Robert Parris alongside
Mike Espejo.
It's been a while, Mike. It's been a while.
It has been.
Yeah, taking it slow and easy.
Slow and steady wins the race, Robert.
Yep. But it's the fall, and you know what that means. Football is back.
Our favorite season.
Yeah. So first off, let's talk a little about the NFL Week 1 because we're already in Week 2. It feels like it's going to go by really quick.
It's going by so fast already. NFL Week 1?
Yeah, NFL Week 1. A lot of crazy games.
A lot of crazy games.
Especially that Sunday nighter.
Sunday nighter with Buffalo and Baltimore. We thought Baltimore was out, going to win the game. Ahead a couple touchdowns into the fourth quarter, and Buffalo pulled it out miraculously. It was awesome.
Yeah, I didn't do well in my fantasy.
No? Oh, boy.
I had Jamar Chase, Week 1. He got like 4 points. Tyreek Hill got 8 points. Tyreek Hill, he's not doing well in Miami.
Yeah. But that game shows just how fun and how much the NFL is, how fun the NFL is. It's a game that probably not a lot of people would watch. Well, maybe, I don't know. Not a lot of people around here because Buffalo is kind of a division rival. Baltimore is just a team that's kind of been annoying to us. And
Right.
just for them to go back and forth in that shootout with a highly improbable comeback by the Bills just reminded me of how fun this time of year is and how fun the NFL is and how the NFL is king. The NFL gets it right.
Patriots, though, they need to work some magic again.
Yeah, and then we'll talk about the Patriots too. We've got a new kind of regime change here with the new coach Mike Vrabel, new/old familiar face coach, and with his offensive coordinator Josh McDaniel, another familiar face. And we've kind of got a slow start for the Pats, losing to Oakland at home in a game that everyone thought we should have won.
Vegas.
Yeah, and I know I still call them
Oakland, Vegas, L.A., San Diego. You pick whatever team you want.
Yeah, they'll always be Oakland to me. But we have Drake May in his second year, and I think he's going to be the key to the Patriots this year and his development because the Patriots haven't really done well in drafting players, especially last year. And I think Drake May is a person that is in such a critical spot on the field. He is absolutely critical to the franchise, our development, our advancement, and to get us out of kind of the bottom of the league we've been the past 4 years. So I mean, Drake May is it's May or bust.
Yeah, May or bust.
Right, May.
He may be good. He may not.
Wow.
A couple of other games I noticed on the highlights was definitely Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets, his former team. Now he's on as a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Yeah, that was an awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that it happened until I was watching one of the pregame shows, and I was like, oh wow, the Steelers are at the Jets. Talk about getting right back into the fire. And Aaron Rodgers is one of those guys he's a very, very talented quarterback and can spin the ball like probably as good as anybody, but he just seems like a really kind of Grumpelstiltskin dude.
Yeah, he's very strange.
Yeah, and he seems aloof and strange, and for him to go back into New York, right into to Gotham and play the Jets, and then to come out of there with a win. I don't know if you saw the interview at the end of the game where he just he kind of was playing it cool, but he also gave you a little. It was good to get that one and under my belt. And you could see the got you guys. And that was another great, unexpected storyline in Week 1. And again, just the NFL, somehow just things like this happen every year, and they're always compelling storylines. They're always fun things to watch. And that's why it's my favorite sport and favorite time of year.
I thought that it was interesting to see Cleveland and Cincinnati, the both Ohio teams. It was like 17-16 Bengals.
Yeah,
that was close.
That one, I mean, I'm very familiar with this matchup because I went to college in Ohio, the Ohio State University, and that one is a huge rivalry. Cleveland, Cincinnati. I mean, that is like it divides the state, obviously, and for that one to be another great opening game up in Cleveland, everyone thought the Bengals would kind of run away with it, But it was a close game. I think it was a 1-point game. And I think the Bengals are having a lot of trouble with protecting Joe Burrow. I saw some line protection problems. So again, the Bengals are one of those teams that you thought would be kind of one of the top of the league, but we'll see. I mean, again, it is just week 1, but I'm very excited. I'm so excited for the season to start. It's so fun.
I mean, let's preview a little bit of week 2. You got the Patriots at Miami, who did not do well in their opening game, losing 8-4, 33? 33-8, yeah, something.
Yeah, one of the great things about week 1 was how bad Miami is. And it's funny because Miami's been so good with Mike McDaniel the last few years, and suddenly they've just become old and slow, and they have the Tua issue, which is kind of scary with the concussions. But again, week 2, both teams had kind of very disappointing losses, and Miami has always been a house of horrors for the Patriots. Even when Tom Brady was here, I would always just chalk it up as a loss. So it's going to be super hot down there in September. Always a tough place to play. So I don't know. It's almost a must win for both of those teams, and especially around here, just people are very disappointed in how the Patriots started, how they looked in the game against Vegas, and it's really interesting in week 2 to see what's going to happen in this one. So again, just compelling stuff all over the place.
There is a game I'm very intrigued about. It has to be Jets and the Bills, because the Jets were that close of winning. Can the Jets keep close to the Bills?
I don't think so. I think the Bills are going to be one of the best teams again in the league. I think they'll be the class of the division, as we saw in that amazing comeback against Baltimore. Josh Allen is just an awesome player. He's just a player that I really should not like, because he's on our he's kind of like the gold standard for the AFC East and the guy we're trying to chase. But he's just so likable and such a good player, and just does it right. And just seems like,
again, as you said, division rival. I do like him. It's not like
it's hard not to like the guy,
yeah.
And that's kind of good and bad. I mean, I guess in sports there are a lot of talented athletes that have kind of seedy past, but when you find a talented athlete that seems like a good person, that makes them extra special. So, especially for all the kids out there watching, you want these guys to be good guys and role models for the kids to follow. So Josh Allen is definitely one of those guys.
I know his favorite cheat meal, I think it was like a cheeseburger and a Pepsi, because when he was a kid, he used to play Little League, and afterwards they had, regardless if they won or lost, they had cheeseburgers and Pepsi. So he wasn't a Pepsi commercial. Did you see that? He's actually in a Pepsi commercial.
No, I didn't know that.
He's tailgating with the fans, and he's like, "Hey, give us a Pepsi." He's like, "Here you go." And they're like, "Josh Allen." And it was just really cool. It was really cool.
That's cool. Yeah, again, you get that likability factor.
Too bad I didn't have him in my fantasy league.
Yeah.
I mean, I had the number 1 pick, folks, in the fantasy draft. I could have had him, but I picked Jamar Chase, and I don't know. I mean, I could have picked anybody I wanted, and I picked Chase, and you're like, hey, you could have picked Allen.
Yeah. But back to the Patriots, I'm excited because there's a lot of new faces on not only the coaching staff, but both sides of the ball. We have an exciting rookie from Ohio State, Trevion Henderson, who had a great preseason and looks like he's going to be a solid, explosive player out of backfield. I don't know what happened to Ramondre Stevenson. He had a few solid years, and he was really good.
Went downhill.
But then, he started to fumble, and he just seemed like he got old fast. And it looks like Trevion Henderson will be eventually overtaking Ramondre for the starting position for the Pats. So he's going to be fun to have that type of explosive runner. Just coming off, I've been very familiar with Trevion Henderson because I watch all the Ohio State games. Coming off a national championship with Ohio State, he's just a beast of a runner, and he can run, he can catch balls out of the backfield, and he's very excited. Looking at the receivers, we were hoping that I was hoping they would have done more, maybe to bolster the receiving core, but we did get Stephon Diggs, who's coming off a big injury. But I was happy to see that Diggs played the whole game. He seems like
rusty.
He was out for a whole year, but he seems like He's back physically, and when he's right, he's a good player. And he seems like he has his head on straight. He's kind of had a couple incidents, and
For now.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, you never know with Stephon Diggs. He kind of likes to
Especially
have
that
a
Buffalo game
have a good time.
in
Yeah.
October. That's in Buffalo, and that's a Sunday night game.
Ooh,
That's going to be
fun.
Could it be like the game we saw a couple nights ago? Maybe, but
No.
the Patriots they're going to start off slow. I just say they're still trying to develop their players. Got a bunch of new people, got new coaching staff. So, I mean, you got a new coach, so it's going to take a little bit to get the train on the right track.
One thing I want to talk about them before we move on is what is up with Christian Gonzalez? Because he is so clutch and key to the defense. He's our best player probably, and for him to be out and hurt and hasn't played much in the preseason, and I don't know if he's worried about his next contract but if we don't have Christian Gonzalez at full go, then
We're in trouble.
Yeah, he's one of the stalwarts of the defense.
I mean,
What's
I don't know
going
if
on
he's
there?
injury prone, but I mean, it feels like last year he was injured. I think he was. I think it was the game against Dallas. I think. No, what am I? Sorry. I'm thinking of 2 years ago. Two years ago, the game against Dallas, he played. He got injured. He was out for the rest of the year. Last year, I think he played a little bit. I mean, I want to forget last year after that horrible season.
Right.
That was just terrible. But I think he played. But yeah, this year he got week one. Do you think it would have been different if he played week one? Do you think we would have had that game sealed?
No, because I think the problem with the Patriots on Sunday was, I mean, holding to a team in this NFL, which is so focused on offense and fantasy and generating points and excitement, holding a team to 20 is not that bad. If you can hold a team to 20, you should be able to put 21 points up on the board at home. And I don't think the defense was the problem in that game. I think it was the offense. I think May struggled a little bit. So hopefully it's just getting used to the new guys, getting used to Diggs, getting used to the new offensive coordinator, which is always a big deal. And but I'm very concerned about Christian Gonzalez. Hopefully he's back Sunday. He is key to the success of the defense, and we'll see.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I mean, Miami said they don't do well in Miami. Miami's coming up with a bad loss, worse than us. That should be interesting. I mean, you got Tyreek Hill, you got Tua. Again, you can't go 0-1 in the division. I mean, you got Buffalo in October, early October. It worries me.
Yeah.
But it's like,
It's a big game.
was I expecting them to go fantastic? No, like I want to see them play better than they did. Maybe hopefully get a wild card spot. But I mean, again, it's gonna a lot more development to go.
So NFL, what teams are you looking forward to watching? Who do you think is going to be the best teams? Who do you think is going to be?
Question.
Yeah, what are we looking to see? New faces, new places, a lot of movement every year.
Ooh.
Oh.
I really like. I'll give my answer, then you can give your.
All
answer.
right.
I definitely would like to see. Wow, now I'm blanking. Here we go. Jaden Daniels on Washington. He plays Thursday night at Green Bay. Green Bay just crushed Detroit. That was a good game. That should be a really good game. I think Jordan Love has definitely potential. He made it, I think, to playoffs last year against Philly. They lost. Nope, am I thinking of the wrong thing? Yeah, Green Bay went to the playoffs. Who did they lose to?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but I think that game will definitely have potential.
Why is Daniels interesting to you? Do you want to see if he was a flash in the pan or if he's the real deal? Or he had a great year.
He had a great rookie year.
Awesome.
I mean, he went to the NFC Championship.
He had an amazing year.
So I have a feeling. I mean, you're 1-0 against the Giants. I mean, you play Philly. I think you're playing Philly late. You're playing Philly later on, like way down the line, like near the end of the games. Dallas. I mean, now we're gonna talk the NFC East. Philly. Okay, they won 24-20, right? That was the score?
Sounds right.
Yeah. They're coming off a little bit sluggish. I mean, they had that rain delay, so I didn't really watch that second half of the portion. It was kind of late.
Yeah.
Dallas got a new coach too, so I'm not really worried about them. Again, great team. You got CeeDee Lamb for Dallas, but I mean, they're not going to be. I don't see them being on top. They're going to struggle with their own division. But Jaden Daniels, I think he'll do well. Definitely against Green Bay. That's a very tough stadium to play in.
Yep.
Go Pack Go. I already know the color scheme. Green Bay is actually wearing their all white uniforms with their white helmets. And if you really want to check how I know that, go to gridironuniforms.com. It shows you what the teams be wearing ahead of time, which I do like to see what they're wearing.
You do like the color schemes and the matchups.
Yeah, I definitely love that. It makes it more colorful and vibrant, and definitely this is a side note to the uniforms, but I think it was like 2016 or 17 they started that color rush. Remember, so they won't do this ever again because they had Buffalo wear all red, and they had the Jets. Their old uniforms are all green, and
Christmas
colors, but people who were colorblind couldn't tell what was what. So now they're basically telling the team, if you're gonna do a color rush, you either wear white or you're full color, and the other team wears like white or whatever, so you can identify. So so they made that change. But that was like.
What did you think of the new alternates for the Patriots?
They're pretty nice.
I do.
They are pretty nice.
I like them.
I do like them. I can't wait to see them against Buffalo. Buffalo is all this like that white out snowy thing. That should be pretty interesting. But
Super Bowl prediction. We're kind of.
We're getting close.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
this is hard. I'm gonna have to say about Buffalo AFC, NFC. Who really just shined in the NFC this week? Maybe Green Bay or Washington. Maybe one of them. Detroit, I don't know what happened with them.
Well, they lost their coach.
Yeah. Ben Johnson. Maybe the Vikings. Who knows? Maybe the Vikings. Maybe the Bears. They came close.
And who will win out of your prediction?
I like to see Buffalo. You've been there four times, lost them all. Let's see if you can do it. Then we'll be the second division in the NFL to have someone win a Super Bowl. And who was the first? You don't know?
No.
NFC East. Everyone in that division has a Super Bowl. So Buffalo will win. Everyone would have a Super Bowl in our division. And is it hard to do? Yes. To have a team in your whole division, everyone to have a Super Bowl. Yeah, it's hard.
It is hard.
If Buffalo does it, I definitely hats off to them. You deserve it. You never won. Definitely.
So I'm looking forward to, and I'll make it quick so we can wrap up for our next segment. This year, I'm really interested in the rookies. I like Travis Hunter a lot. I want to see what he does in Jacksonville. Ashton Genty in Vegas, I think he's going to be an awesome running back. I'm interested in Trevion Henderson, as we already said. Interested in to see, even though he slipped in the draft, I'm still interested in Shader Sanders in Cleveland to see if he gets on the field. But all the rookies interest me. Tet in Carolina is very good. So I'm interested in that. I'm interested to see how things shake out with also the second-year quarterbacks like Bo Nix and Michael Penix. And J.J. McCarthy was cool to see, who finally got on the field. And again, Drake May. I think this is a great quarterback class last year. And to add in Jane Daniels to see who progresses, who doesn't. So I'm interested to follow the young guys this year, kind of the next generation. And for my Super Bowl pick, I will take Baltimore in the AFC, even though they lost to Buffalo. And I'm going to say the Eagles again.
Wow.
The Eagles, I just think, are very strong, and I think Baltimore will take care of them. So we'll see what happens.
That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah, so it'll be fun. All right, let's move right along to touch on BHS Sports. It's another fall season. Football starts on Friday. Very excited. What do we have to look forward to?
So before we get to football, we'll save that for last. Let's go through a rundown of all the teams and where they stand currently.
Sure.
So I'll start my little list. I'll just go down. So today, if you're watching this, is September 9th that we are filming. So cross country starts today. They were in Arlington, so they're probably already finished up. So they start today. Field hockey, they were close the other day. They played Weston. They lost 4-3. They're now they have no wins, 0-3. So they're still in the process of finding their first win. Golf, 2-4. They had their second win. It was 51-31. Yesterday, I believe it was either Wakefield or Watertown. Don't quote me on that. A team with a W. A lot of teams with W's.
A lot of W's, though. There's a lot of W's around here.
Yeah. So, good for them. So, second win of the season. Good. With Bob Concession still their head coach.
Awesome.
Matt Carr, Jess Nelson, still for cross country.
Matt Carr's been there a long time.
Oh, yeah. He's actually a graduate of Burlington High School.
A couple of years before me.
Yeah. So you remember him?
89.
In high school.
1989, I believe.
You remember him?
I do.
What, did he look the same?
Yeah, he does.
Hats off to you, Matt Carr. So moving on.
Shout out to Matt Carr.
Yeah, shout out to Matt Carr. 2 and 4, as I said, golf. Anne-Marie McNeil, who's a math teacher here at the high school. Still the head coach for field hockey. They got Lauren Scalia. Ever heard that name? The goalie. Mm-hmm. So we did a story on her in the winter.
She had that game where she had a crazy amount of saves, right?
Yeah, we did a story back, I believe, in this year in the winter. But hopefully they
was
find
it like 32 saves or something? Was it 32?
Yeah. It was around that.
In that area.
Yeah, in that area. But check that out, BCAT TV Dog, if you want to look at the Lauren Scalia story. So yeah, they're 0-3, but they're again early in the season. We're still early in the season.
Just getting started.
Just getting started. Golf, I mentioned, 2 and 4.
How you finish now? How you start?
We got boys soccer, also 0-3. They were up. We actually did soccer night, so you can check that out.
Last Thursday.
Yep, girls and boys. They were up a little bit in that game. They were like 2-1, and then they just fell through like 5-2, and they lost. So they're still developing.
I was going to go to soccer night, but Brody had soccer practice.
Oh,
so.
you would have saw us there. Excuse me. Girls soccer 2-1.
Oh.
They defeated Watertown this past Thursday in soccer.
Another W.
6-1. Their first loss was the other day against a 2-0 Lexington. They lost 1-0. So a close game. The 2-1. Again, early in the
always
season.
Good. Lexington's always good at everything.
Minutemen.
Or Minute Women? Are they
Minutemen?
Women? The girls team?
They could be.
Huh.
We got girls swimming. They start today.
Are they still combined with?
Yes, with Woburn. So Woburn, Burlington, girls swim. Tanner's Devils. That's interesting. And then we got girls volleyball 2-1. Pretty good right now. So they're interesting. 2-1.
Coach Seaman always does a great job.
Yeah,
She's such a
Lindsay,
great coach.
Yep.
Boys and girls.
Yep.
Awesome.
Fantastic. So as you mentioned, September 12th, football. We got coming up this Friday. If you're
New
watching.
coach.
Yep. Greg Sheridan, who
was the offensive coordinator last year.
Yep, he was. And he actually was there when Bailey started in 22. So he was the offensive coordinator for that many years. And now he's still the offensive coordinator, but he's also head coach. So he's doing double duty. So I found that out. We got Drew Garvey, who's a senior. He is starting as the quarterback. He backed up Anthony Carrier last year, who started. So Garvey has his hands full.
We'll miss Anthony Carrier. We had a heck of a year.
Yeah, Framingham State.
Yep.
And then we got Ryan Brooks coming back.
It was awesome.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. I mean, it's really, it's not like NFL. It's not like preseason. I mean, you got to see what happens. But I mean, like, what do you think of the Devils do? Westboro on Friday. Be sure to check out his BCAT TV YouTube. I'll be live at 6 p.m. with our sound reporter, Noel D'Amico, who also did a Red Devil up close with Greg Sheridan back in early August.
I watched some of that.
That'll be interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we lost we had a really great year last year.
Yeah.
We lost a lot of talent, but we have some young guys coming up. So, again, it's so tough to tell. We just have to roll the ball out there and see what happens. I'm excited to see a new quarterback with Garvey going out there. And, again, Ryan Brooks is always really fun to watch. So I'm glad he's sticking around or still around. And we'll just have to wait and see. And I ask you every every season, who is your team to watch this fall for Burlington High School athletics? Your pick to click and do some maybe potential postseason.
I will say right now.
Yeah, right now in
just
September.
By the way, I saw them play at soccer night. Girls soccer
has a potential
2-1. Again, you already have a loss, but I think they have potential.
They have a lot of seniors.
They have a lot of juniors.
A lot of juniors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Couple seniors. So I think that they have like
older
not a young team, but like that in between team is like, we can still have people on. You know what I mean?
A lot of experience.
Yeah.
And Daniela still the coach?
Yeah, Daniela D'Souza. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Daniela D'Souza. Andrew Dean still the boys soccer coach. So, it'd be interesting just to see. Because I know Friday you and Anthony Mandels will be there. I'll be there. Noel, just to see how this team prepared in the off season. It's unlike college. It's unlike pros where you just be like, all right, come on back, or you're going to get traded. No, it's high school. So you just basically, it's what you get. It's not like be like, oh, again, there could be students going to different schools. But, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what do you think your first quarter predictions will be?
First quarter?
First quarter predictions.
Of the game?
Yeah, as far as like the score. Not like
Just the first quarter.
Yeah,
I will say
after one quarter.
Westboro 7, Burlington nothing.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I have never done a prediction in my life of just one quarter.
All right, let's okay. Let's say the whole game.
The whole game.
Instead of the first
Four quarters.
Yeah, the whole game. What do you think the outcome will be, and why?
All right. I'm going to say Burlington 28, Westboro 27.
Wow. So
Yeah,
it's gonna
it's
be
gonna
like
be
that Buffalo game.
Barn burner.
Wow.
It's going to be a barn burner.
Wow. Do you see?
We always have good games with those guys,
Yeah.
even here or there. They always start the season with Westboro. I think they seem pretty evenly matched, so I think we're going to have a good game, coin toss game.
Do you see overtime?
No, I do not.
I see 21-14. Yeah, 21-14, overtime. Burlington gets the ball first in overtime. Drew Garvey finds a wide open Ryan Brooks after a broken play by Westboro, and they win in like 5 seconds.
It's a very detailed prediction, Robert.
Yeah. Hey, what if it happens? You're going to be like...
This year, Thanksgiving game is going to be home.
Yes,
so
Thanksgiving's going to be home. That's Bedford. That should
Lexington
be...
turned tail and ran, and we...
Yep, they'd be like, we can't do this anymore.
We rejuvenated our old original rivalry with Bedford. The Woburn game is at Woburn this year.
Yep. And we got...
to defend Wynn Street.
The Wynn Street title. We still have it.
We have to go on the road to defend the title.
Yeah, they just take the sign with them. We have the title. The street sign. But yeah, as we were mentioning before we came on air, Halloween Friday night, Burlington's playing.
Yeah, we have a game at home on Friday night, Wakefield. So we'll be in costume, hopefully.
I'll wear my Dracula cape.
I think it should be the whole BCAT team.
We should. Yeah.
In costume. The camera people, everyone. Yeah. All right, so I'm excited. Friday Night Lights are back. It's always fun to be back. And football, of course, you have a game Thursday, Sunday, Monday, and even
some Saturday, but that's in December.
And even the Red Sox are, for the first time in a few years, knocking at the door of the playoffs. So the fall is always better when the Red Sox are kind of in contention. Also, that just adds to the fun of the fall and the cooler nights, and it's the best time of year, I think.
Yeah. Well, it looks like, Mike, we have about a minute left. What do you see? Wow, a minute left. Let's see. Where do you see the Patriots going at the end of the season?
I think they're going to stay in Foxborough.
Well, I mean, do you think they'll get a playoff spot?
No, I don't. I think they're going to be, so there's 17 games. They'll probably win 8 or 9. I think 9 would be awesome. I'll say they go 8 and 9. But again, to win 8 games after just winning 4 last year would be a great improvement. I think that's a realistic expectation. They have a very easy, soft schedule. So I'm hoping for 8 wins. How about you?
Maybe like, I don't know, 7 and 10. 7 and 10. It's not good.
I have a feeling it would have been higher before the Sunday game.
Yeah.
I think it would have been switched. I bet it would have been switched.
Yeah.
Before
10 and 7. Let's do it. But looks like we are running out of time here. So, Mike, any last thoughts?
No.
No? All right, folks. I've been Robert Parris, and he is...
I have been Mike Espejo.
And we'll see you next time on Good Sports. Farewell, adieu.